Money, as we all know, it's such a beautiful entity, and we have to keep talking about it because it's a basic need. That's how we are in a position to get various stuff that we need in life. So, just like food, you have to take breakfast, lunch, and supper. It's the same way with money. We have to keep gaining the knowledge that pertains to it so that we know how to maintain it within our scope. So today I'm going to be talking about something different as opposed to what we talked about last time. We're talking about budgeting, and I hope we've learned a lot from the budgeting aspect. And if you haven't checked the various videos, please go back to the previous videos, and I'm sure you'll learn as much as you can on what budgeting entails, on how people budget from the two interviews that we hold. And I hope you can borrow something, even if it's one or two skills. So, today we are going to be talking about financial goals. So, what are financial goals? And when the term a goal, when a goal tends to appear in your mind, what crosses? Like when you're told you're going to be setting your financial goals, what do you do? So, as we all know, we tend to set goals pertaining to our lives in various aspects of money, and so is the need to create financial goals because, as we know, that finance it's something of great importance to us, and we need to have goals to what that we need to achieve in the financial sector so that we are in a position to know how to either make more money or how to be disciplined enough so that we can tend to achieve our goals. So, what is your financial goal? Please tell us in the comment section. The comment sector. What is your financial goal? What do you consider a financial goal to be? And in addition to that, do you tend to set your financial goals in terms of a certain duration of time? Because when it comes to the duration of time, we tend to have the long term goal and the short term goal. So the long term goal is the one that you set for a long period of time so that eventually you will tend to achieve it. For instance, if you're having insurance money for the your children's education, that is a long term goal because you're setting this money aside maybe for your toddler that has just been born, and you want them to use the money for their education eventually, maybe 2 3 years down the line. So this is a long-term goal. It's something that you're looking to tend to attend to it eventually, but not immediately. If you're looking at something like the emergency fund, the medical emergency fund, so this is where you're setting your money, like you're sending into it so that eventually it will come through for you at a certain point of your life. But you're not telling yourself that I need this money this week. And so I have to set this goal to achieve it within this shortest period of time. That is what we tend to term as a long term goal. So I'll say it's the goals that you set in terms of your finances that you want to achieve within 6 months onwards. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and 10 going on. So, on the other side, we have the short term goals. These are goals that you want to achieve immediately. So, you tend to give yourself a short period of time. And as we all know, we love technology, and technology tends to evolve every day. So, maybe today you have this iPhone or a certain Android, and then tomorrow you see a better Android or a better iPhone that has been created, and that its specs tend to be more beautiful and you'd love to have it. This is something that it was not in your budget. It was not part of your long-term goal, because you didn't know this will come up, but someone has been inventive enough and created it. So in that sense, you want to create a short financial goal so that you can have some coins to get this phone. And that might be 3 months or even a month or weeks. It depends on how much you earn and how much you can generate eventually. So in that sector, we tend to term it as a short-term goal. For instance, if you're saving money for your vacation, you want to go out on a vacation, and so you feel like in 3 months' time, I'd love to go out on a vacation. So you start having to budget and then you create a savings plan so that eventually you will have the financial goal achieved by setting that money aside for the vacation. That is what you tend to term as short-term goal, or you've seen something and you want to, let's say, something that is trending and such. A lot of things tend to pop up in terms of short-term financial goals. Our friends' birthdays, maybe something has popped up at your workplace and you'd like to be part of it. Those are short-term financial goals. And aside from you having set these financial goals, are you doing it with all the intuition that it takes? In which I would say, like, are you being smart enough while setting your goals? Are they being realistic or are you just being ambiguous? Like when you're setting your goal and let's say you earn $50 per week, you know. So are you being realistic when you're setting your goal so that the $50 will be in a position to take care of what you want to go to the savings plan so that eventually you'll have your financial goal achieved? Are you being smart? Like, are they realistic? Are they achievable within the set time, like that duration that you've chosen to come up with this financial goal? Can you achieve it within that period? So that is what we'll be talking about. We'll be listening from various people. How do they tend to set their financial goals? What do they look into? Do they look like into their financial inventories? Do they look at their savings plan and see if they can fix it to suit their situation? Like, do they look at creating more sources of income, or what do they do? And so I'd really love to hear from you. So from the comment section, remember to leave what you consider financial goal to be. And are your financial goals long term or short term, or do you embrace both? And aside from that, are they smart? Or would you love to hear from us what a smart goal entail so that you can be able to learn and tend to implement it while creating your future financial goals? Have a fantastic time as I wait to hear from you. Remember to subscribe so that you can get to learn as much as more and you can get a notification whenever we upload a video on our channel.